Hey everybody, welcome back to Hale Sports Cards. We got some more, another little retail mega. So you've probably heard me on the channel before, and you've heard a billion people talk about. I don't know why it is, but basketball retail is typically so much worse than football. There's not as many hits in it. It seems so much harder, yada, yada, yada. Apparently, this year, finally, especially Optic retail for basketball has been historically terrible. Apparently this year, it's so much better. Now, as you can see, you can get, for the first time ever, you can get downtowns and then mythicals, but really it's the downtown case hits, right? That you can now get, let alone at an Optic, but they put it in retail too. Before downtowns were in like Panini 3 and 1 for 3 or whatever that was called, 3 and 1, something like that. Whatever that big box was. So they were like so much rarer and harder to hit in basketball, and it really kind of killed, like, basketball case hits just weren't the same as football. And of course, the last couple months that Panini has the license at this point, you know, they're like, hey, let's make everything better. When, had they just done this from the jump, they would have maybe not be in the situation they're in, where a lot of us aren't mad to see them go. You know, don't get me wrong. I love the Panini designs, right? And I'll probably do another video on this at some point talking about this as we get the new Top stuff and everything else. Especially basketball, Top's designs haven't been great. They're better this year. You know, a lot of people talk about how the airbrushing and everything's harder with basketball. It just makes it look not as good. But, you know, it's the QC and everything else with Panini. Price gouging. Some of the sets they make are just terrible. And they do some things that just make me not mad that Topps is getting it. Now, once Topps gets the licenses, for all I know, they're going to be awful too, because right now they're just trying to get our goodwill before they get it. But who knows? So these are going to have the shock parallels. There's 14 of those in here, which is pretty sweet. I don't know how many are going to be rookies. Probably like 3. Stunning inserts and parallels. You get the downtown and mythicals. You look here at the back. They added a decent amount of numbered cards, right? So you have all of these from 225 to 10. You can get all kinds of stuff numbered. Their signature series green. You know, I'll hold that up there for a minute so you guys can kind of take a look. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but basically you can get all kinds of numbered stuff now. This is one of those rookie classes people were down on. I think, here's the thing, right? If you look back at last year's class, you had Wemby at the top, and then that was it. But then you look at this year, you got the Thompson twins playing well, some other people. I think this class is deeper, just not as top-heavy. But, you know, a year or two in the future, all of a sudden, 1 or 2 of these guys become stars, like Risa Shea, Castle, Buzelis toward the end of the year. Like, you saw some of these guys play really well. Sarr and the Wizards guys. So it looks like we got our first purple. There you go, a splash Anthony Edwards. I like that this year. That looks really good. And then our first shock is Devin Booker. And we have Zach Collins. I was really hoping that was going to be a Wemby. There we go, a hollow rookie, Tyler Kolek. These are like the silver prisms of Optics. These are probably number 2 in terms of rookie parallels, like what they call the big ones. It's like silver prisms are the ones that kind of the market's based off of. I'd call the Optic Hollows number 2. And then there's a SAR base. We are going to give Kolek a sleeve. While he is not a massive player, anytime I get a hollow rookie and then any ant parallel for sure is something we'd like to see. Now, in my last video you guys saw, I'm going to do the same thing here. We're going to go through the boxes. We'll talk about what we see, what we like, and then there'll be a little break, which for you guys will just be literally the video picks back up, and then I'll tell you guys what I'm doing with the cards, right? Because part of what I want to try to do is inform you guys on how I handle my cards. So where I sell them, what I'm keeping, you know, I just want to be transparent. Because like I tell you guys, this isn't a business for me. I'm just trying to grow a channel so that I can put more money back into the hobby. Like, I just like opening cards and collecting cool stuff. And cards are expensive right now. So, let's see what we got. Is that an auto? No, it's just an upside down Celtic. Well, at least might be a PC card. Case and Wallace. We got winner stays of Steph. We got another purple insert on Ron Holland. Zach LaVine. Still not a rookie shock. D'Angelo Russell. Ooh, a Legend Series, Larry Bird. And Cam Christie. We're going to put Larry Bird in the rookie pile right there because I don't know if I have that one or not. I'm guessing I don't. I've been in a couple breaks where like we threw in some of these megas, but I have not opened any myself. So there we go. We got a My House. I love the My Houses. Winner stays of Rodman. Who's our My House? Be a rookie. Khalil Ware. Okay, that's not bad at all. He's a pretty solid player. We got G.G. Jackson, Duncan Robinson, and Isaiah Collier. So far, I like the parallels. You know, I don't know if I'd say this feels a ton better than it did before. Though last year, I feel like they didn't even have megas of Optic. They only had blasters. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do not remember seeing them. Looks like we got a rookie shock, finally. Maybe. Got a base My House at Jalen Brunson. Andrew Nimhard. No, it's a Legends. Allen Iverson on the shock. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like some AI. Julian Champagna, Buddy Hield, and Kaishan George. I also haven't been opening these as like one box and the other like I probably should have to really talk about what you're going to get. So, ooh, is that just another holo? It is. Looks like a holo rookie, though. Winner stays of Durant. I love how in like most of these winner stays, it's a dude that a team doesn't play for anymore. So the whole stays part's kind of weird. Tyus Jones. Keldon Johnson. We got a rookie, and it's Bobby Klintman. Man, not who we wanted. And Filipowski. But we'll sleeve up Klintman just because, like I said, it's a holo rookie, so. Guessing you probably get one of those per box if I had to guess. So we probably got our 2 holo rookies, but looks like we got a colored winner stays. Ooh, an orange. Okay, that's probably numbered. There's Tobias Harris, Tim Hardaway, White Hot Rookies of Castle. Okay, I wish that was a purple or a holo because that's a pretty cool card. Jason Tatum for the PC. Let's give Castle a sleeve. Old PC Tatum gets a sleeve. We have Adam Bona. Some rookie color. Dallas Legend. Ooh, Dirk on the numbered card. I know someone who's going to want that. That is out of 225. So this will go into a pile I have for my buddy who's a Mavs fan. I literally just have a stack of Mavs and Green Bay cards for you over here, buddy. Waiting for the day that you want to trade me. And then we did finally, is that our first rookie? We had the holos. That's our first rookie shock. So, sadly, it's Bona. Not who we're looking for, but I don't know. He's another one of those guys. Maybe. You never really know. This feels kind of thick for some reason. Is that a green shock? Okay, we got another rookie. Got a holo. There's some stuff in here. Cunningham, Mark Williams, Jamal Murray. There's the splash. I really do like that design this year. Rookie Yuki. Okay. His stuff actually sells pretty well. I might have to put that in the maybe grade pile. For the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns on the numbered card. And then Jabari Smith on the holo. And a Legends of Melo. So the green's out of 149. I'm going to put you back down there. So you obviously wish one of these was a rookie, but can't win them all. And then we got another rookie parallel. Not one of the guys we're looking for, but like I said, Yuki, everything I've seen and heard has a market. LeBron, what is that? Beef Stew, Malik Beasley, My House of Klingen. Okay, we got a hollow Optical Illusions of Bronny and LeBron. That's actually pretty cool. Got a shock of Donovan Mitchell and a shock of Scottie Pippen Jr. and Tristan da Silva. So that's actually pretty cool. I don't think, no, that's just a regular hollow, but that's another one. I'll take a look at it, but one of my general rules is it's okay to grade vets, and any LeBron card is a grading candidate to me. Any LeBron parallel. We get Panini points? Huh. Okay, well, there's 250 Panini points. I don't know what that was in the place of. This doesn't say you're guaranteed an auto or anything, so I guess I'll take them. I don't really use points, but all right. I think you can sell these for like 20 bucks, though, so whatever. We got Steve Nash, another green. That's RJ Barrett out of 149. Vince Carter on the hollow. I like that. Austin Reeves, Spencer Dinwiddie, and a Wemby My House. See, that's another one. If that was a parallel, I might look at grading it. This is interesting. The Legends of Vince. Is that something that's worth grading that you could actually get a little bit of value out of? Maybe. I have no idea, but we're going to find out. And then RJ, not a very good name to get on a numbered card. He hasn't exactly lived up to the number 3 overall pick hype, but he's a fine player. Looks like we got a My House, some shocks, and a hollow. Be somebody good. Ooh, another purple ant. That's sick. That's for sure going in the maybe grade pile. Malachi Branham, Norman Powell, Jalen Duren, and Ron Holland. So far we've done better on inserts than we have rookies or anything else. Looks like we got about 4 packs left, 2 from each box. Doesn't look like any of our colors are rookie in this either. Got a splash of Jaw, CJ McCollum, Tim Hardaway, hollow Duncan Robinson. There's a Luka. Would love seeing him in something colored. Hopefully these last couple packs we get a rookie. Doesn't look like anything crazy here. Boozelis. Really wish that was a hollow. Purple Express Lane Shea. So he's another guy. I don't know if his market's where Ants is, where you grade everything, but maybe it is. I'm going to put him to the side. Rookie shock. Oh, it's Reeves. It's Reeves. Dirk, and then Bronny. So we got another rookie shock. I'm going to look over this Shea. Cards like this is where I think the grading market has a chance to like nickel and dime your way kind of back and find value in places that they weren't before. Hollow. Nope. No case hit, it doesn't look like. Express Lane base. Jabari Smith. Rookie. Baylor Shireman. There we go. A little PC love. Can't be mad about that. Kyle Kuzma and Julius Randle. He's going to get some playing time this year. We'll see how he does. Another rookie. We got some stuff here, but I don't think anything crazy. Express Lane of Edie. Purple Splash of Durant. That's a pretty cool color match. The Knicks, Mitchell Robinson. And a Legends of Dennis. And then Mikal Bridges. All right, well, I am going to do like I did last video. Take a look at all these, kind of sort them out, and then we will talk about what my plans are. So, see y'all in a second. Okay, and we're back. So, kind of going over the hits. Like I said, these are PC. So, we got the Purple Winter Stays of Tatum, the Purple Shock, and then the nice numbered Dirk at a 225. Cool looking card. All the Dallas stuff goes into my PC so that I can trade with my Dallas buddy. Here's our stack of base. You know, honestly, it's smaller than the next stack, which is nice to see. So this will be the repack stack. So what I try to look at with these is something valued above $1 but under $5. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, we got the Yuki. Thought about grading it, but you can see it's off center. Kolick. You know, you're going to get hollow rookies in those. We got the Ron Holland. We got the 2 green numbered cards. So both of these are out of 149. White hot rookies of Castle. You got the Bona, Vince Carter. So you can see, I mean, once again, there's a base hot rookies of Buzelis, My House. Like, I try not to put just crap cards in these repacks that I'm building. So those will all go to that. We had one, similar to last video, just one for the Whatnot Com-C pile. These are things that I think either A, it's a player I get asked about on Whatnot a lot, or B, I think I can throw it on Com-C, which I haven't actually put anything on there yet, so I could be way off. I'm working on submitting a big box there. But, you know, my plan is, someone asked me for a Shea in the Whatnot stream. Boom, there you go. Hope I get $5 or so for it. If not, it goes for what it goes for. And if it doesn't sell, then it goes to Com-C. Because it's, like I said, I think it's somewhere a little over 5 maybe. Right around that 5 range. But I get asked about him a lot in the stream. And then grading candidates. We actually had a few in this one. Now, you might say, Hale, you should not grade some of these, but I don't know. I think there's value to be had. So we got the Kalel Ware, Silver My House. Love those. Everyone loves the My House. Kevin Durant Purple. So this is a color match. Durant's a funny one, man. Like, we all know he's an all-time great. He jumps teams. Some people can't stand him, but like, you know, I'm in my late 30s. So I know Durant's awesome, but it isn't like I'm a huge fan or anything. But I think the generation below me, like, they love this guy. I get asked about him every time I stream, if I have any Durant cards. I got a feeling that this is just a cool-looking card. It's very eye-appealing. Purple on purple. He's got the Valley jersey on. I just think that if it gyms up, has to give some sort of boost to the value, right? And then we have 2 Ants, because he's Ant-Man. Everyone loves Ant-Man. The Purple Splash looks super clean, and the Purple My House. And then, like I mentioned, all LeBron parallels get evaluated for grading. I don't know what this one will do, but the Hollow, him and Bronny both on it. Seems like you should be able to make a few bucks off of this. So, there you go. Oh, and then we got points, which I think 250 points does like $20. So, it's the most valuable thing we got in all of this, and probably worth more than whatever crappy, weird auto they would have given us. So, I will be selling this. Obviously, most of you guys who aren't know this already, that means nothing. You need to have the numbers on the back to actually do anything with it. So, I'm going to sell that on eBay probably. I got a whole stack of them. Probably just sell them as a big lot. So, if you're into points, take a look at that. And that's going to do it. Not a bad, obviously. I don't think it's loaded, but it's obviously a lot better than it used to be, this Optic. So, you see a box, grab it. I was hoping we'd hit a case hit, but apparently they're in there. So, like, subscribe. Y'all have a good one.